Ever wonder why you see so many old Mercedes taxis in Europe with 500,000 miles? Those WW124s from the 90s with original engines. It's not luck. Mercedes can still last forever, but only with proper care. Here's the truth, even the best modern Mercedes won't make it past 200,000 miles without the right maintenance. I've worked on Mercedes for over 18 years, and I've seen pristine S-classes with seized engines at 140,000 miles. Why? Because the owner followed the dealership service schedule and nothing else. In this video, I'm sharing 8 essential steps that separate 400,000-mile Mercedes from auction disasters. No dealership required, just the right service at the right time. These insider tips will save you tens of thousands in repairs. Let's get into it. Number 1. Oil changes every 5,000 miles, not 10,000. Here's where I lose half the Mercedes community, but I don't care because it's the truth. Mercedes says 10,000 miles between oil changes with their flexible service system. I say that's destroying engines, especially turbocharged models. I've pulled apart too many M276 and M274 engines with timing chain stretch and cam bearing wear at 100,000 miles. You know what they all had in common? Owners who followed the 10,000 mile interval religiously because that's what the computer says. Modern Mercedes engines have tighter tolerances, smaller oil passages, and turbochargers running at 200,000 RPM. That oil breaks down faster than Mercedes admits, especially with city driving and short trips. Here's my rule: change oil every 5,000 miles for turbocharged engines like the C300, E300, or any AMG model. Every 7,500 miles for naturally aspirated engines. Use only MB approved 229.5 spec oil. That's Mobil 10W40, Liqui Moly 5W40, or Castrol Edge 0W40. And yes, always use a genuine Mercedes oil filter or MAN filter. I've seen people use Fram or cheap filters to save $12. Those filters don't have the bypass valve specifications Mercedes requires. A quality DIY oil change costs maybe $75 with genuine filter and synthetic oil. Compare that to an $8,500 timing chain replacement at 120,000 miles. Trust me on this one. Number 2. Transmission service every 40,000 miles. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the 7-speed and 9-speed automatic transmissions. Mercedes says the transmission fluid is lifetime, or filled for life. That's technically true, the lifetime of your warranty, which is 50,000 miles. But here's what most people don't know. Those transmissions are engineered to last 200,000 plus miles, but only with regular fluid changes. Without them, you're looking at failure between 80,000 and 120,000 miles. I've seen this play out hundreds of times. C-Class with 95,000 miles comes in with harsh shifting. We drain the transmission fluid and it comes out black with metal particles. At that point, it's too late. The torque converter is gone and you need a $6,500 transmission replacement. Watch for delayed engagement when shifting from park to drive, harsh shifting between gears, transmission shudder during acceleration, or whining noise from under the car. Here's my rule: first transmission service at 40,000 miles to remove all the break-in debris. After that, every 40,000 miles without exception. Use only genuine Mercedes ATF like MB 236.14 or 236.15 spec fluid. Do a proper drain and fill through the bottom pan, not a flush machine. Replace the transmission filter and pan gasket at the same time. This service costs $350 to $450 at an independent Mercedes shop. A new 9 G-Tronic transmission is $7,500 installed. I know which one I'd choose. Number 3. Replace air suspension before it fails. If you own an E-Class, S-Class, or GLE with Airmatic suspension, listen up. This is non-negotiable preventive maintenance that saves you thousands. The air suspension struts are made with rubber bladders that dry rot and fail. Not if they fail, when they fail. I've never seen an original Airmatic strut make it past 100,000 miles without leaking. Here's the problem. When one air strut fails, the compressor runs constantly trying to maintain pressure. That destroys the $1,800 air compressor within 6 months. Then you're replacing the compressor plus all 4 struts. Total cost, $6,000 to $8,000. But here's what the dealership won't tell you. If you replace all 4 struts preventively at 80,000 to 90,000 miles before they fail, you save the compressor. You're only replacing the struts, which cost $2,000 to $2,500 for all 4 with quality aftermarket units like Arnott. Watch for car sitting lower on one corner after sitting overnight. Airmatic visit workshop message on startup. Compressor running for more than 30 seconds at startup, or rear end sagging when loaded. Here's my pro tip. At 80,000 miles, replace all 4 Airmatic struts at once with Arnott Gen 3 units. Don't wait for failure. Don't replace one at a time. Do all 4 preventively.